What's up, y'all? Welcome back to my channel. So I decided to record a video about just like face painting. Like, I consider this like a full glam face paint. Like, I used to do face paint, like actual, like I bought like actual face paint, and I used to do like face paint events. Like, I was probably in like middle school, high school, but I haven't done like anybody else's like face paint in like 2 or 3 years. I want to say like 3-ish years, but it's something that I would do again. But I want to talk to you about just like the face paint, like tips and tricks that I do for my personal makeup. So yeah, let's get into it. Okay, so the first tip is I suggest you get like either like an electric fan, like that you either charge by batteries or you charge it with like an actual charger. This one is from Manic Gems. It has 3 settings. Wait, what's that 3? Let me do that again. So that's 1, 2, 3. So there's 3 different settings. That's what I thought. But there are 3 different settings, and I feel like it works pretty well. Like, and I've charged it once since I've had it, and I've had it for like 2-3 months now. And I really like it because like if I'm doing like something where I needed to dry before I move on to like the next part, like let's say that I needed like my forehead, like the colors underneath the orange and white, I needed that dry, and like I'm not trying to take all day. I could just like blow dry my hair. I mean, not blow dry my hair, but I will just like use the fan and go back and forth. You can use like one of the like actual like fans that you like flip open, if you know what I mean. But I have one from Dollar Tree, and I used to use that, but this is like so much easier. And like Manic Gem, they always have like sales and stuff going on. But yes, get you a fan so that you can like help things dry down a little bit faster if you're someone who does not want to take 10 years to do their makeup. Because when I do my face paint looks, like the really intricate ones, it takes like over 2 hours, sometimes 3 or 4 hours depending on what I'm doing, or even more than that. But yeah, this definitely is a lifesaver. So second tip is figure out what like base products you want to use. So my favorites are the Color Fix from the SOCIALZ Beauty, but I also have the Spectra paints from Glisten Beauty, or Glisten Cosmetics actually. So these are the Color Fix from the SOCIALZ Beauty. I have a bunch of different colors. I use them on my face today. I usually use them when I do face paint looks. I started out with the Spectra paints, and I like the Spectra paints, and they're a little bit cheaper. They're like, I think $11 or something, versus like the Color Fix are $20. But I feel like the Color Fix are worth every single penny. Like, when I tell y'all, if you're someone who truly honestly wants to do these creative makeup looks and you're going to do it and you're gonna get like, you know, go use all the products, I say invest in it. But you know, if you're just gonna like not use them, maybe get the Spectra paints. Or if you don't really care about like the application process, then I say, you know, it doesn't really matter. But this is the red Spectra paint. I'm gonna swatch like some of the different colors side by side so y'all can see like the difference in comparison. I'm gonna use like these like double-ended cotton swabs with 2 different sides. And yeah, I'm just gonna swatch this one. I'm gonna take some of the primary red from the SOCIALZ Beauty. And with these Color Fix, you do not need a lot. Like, a little goes a long way. Now, these are 2 different shades of reds, if y'all can't tell. Those are 2 different reds. This is so crazy. But I will say that I feel like the Spectra paints are a little bit more transparent than the Color Fix. And when I say transparent, I mean that I feel like the Color Fix have a lot more like color payoff. So this is the yellow one. And I'm going to go ahead and swatch the yellow in the Spectra paint, and then my yellow from the SOCIALZ Beauty. So this is what the yellow looks like. This one, there's barely any pigment. Like, there is pigment, but for someone who has deeper skin tone, like, I will have to do so many layers to get that to like truly honestly show up. And then this is a lemonade from the SOCIALZ Beauty. And that's how much I put on there. You can already tell like before you even like really blend it out, sometimes it has a little bit more color payoff. But do y'all see the difference? This is not the one from Glistening Cosmetics. The special paint isn't as opaque as the Danessa Myricks Color Fix. So I feel like depending on what you want to do, like, you should invest in certain products. If you're just starting out and you're just figuring things out, like you don't have that much experience, you don't know if you're gonna really like this, I would say go with the special paints, because these are a little bit more affordable than you spending $20 on one of these. And then like Glistening Cosmetics has like a bundle deal, because I bought these in a bundle. I think I got all of them. Like I literally have every single color that they have, and I know that they recently dropped like base products that are different colors, and they dropped the Spectra Brow, but I've been using the Spectra Lash as like stuff for my brows. I'm not gonna lie to you, like before I got the Danessa Myricks, like the nude, like when the nude color fix for like my blind brows, I was using the Spectra Lash. So like just think about like what you want to do starting out. Like I don't want to tell you like, oh, don't get this product, because I feel like the Spectra paints are pretty good. Like I use them in other looks. It's just like now that I'm doing certain different type of looks, like I need something that's more opaque, so I don't have to waste as much product or like take as long as like I would have to if I need to build different, like build up layers. I would rather just do one layer and like call it a day, or like have to do fewer layers, you know, because doing your makeup, doing intricate looks takes time. So yeah, just figure out what your price point is and what you truly want to invest. Like if you are going to be using this like until it like dries out every single like ounce, I say the color fix are a really good, you know, option, but they're pricey. But also put it on Afterpay if you are financially responsible enough. Watch it. Don't get into debt, baby. Please don't. This is one of my favorites. This is the second tip. Get you like a mixing palette. So I have two different palettes. So this is like a clear acrylic one that I got from Michael's. I ordered online, and I think I paid like less than $10. I should have probably paid like $10 for this. But you can use one of those palettes, because when I'm doing a lot of looks and like I haven't had time to like clean this palette off, then I use that one because it has a lot more space too. But this is the Jelly Cosmetics Metal Heart Shaped Palette, and it comes with like this little tool so you can like mix. Like if I wanted to mix these shades, like I mixed the orange with like the gilded shade to make like some of the shades that I put on my face. You can use this, so like it's easy. I feel like it's convenient. It's small enough that if I need to travel with this, like I can like throw it in my bag and it's not gonna take up too much room. If you want to get this is on Jelly Cosmetics website. I'll put everything down below. You can use my code ArtistryxAriel to get 15% off, and then you know I get a commission off of that. But like I generally like use this palette all the time. Like the other side is used from when I was doing my makeup earlier, and I used basically almost this entire side trying to do this face paint look. So I generally enjoy this, and I feel like it definitely helps me so much more, because I used to just put all the products on the back of my hand, and that's all cool, fine, and dandy until I forget that I have makeup on the back of my hand, and now it's all over my shirt, or like it's all over like my pants. I got it on my face because I didn't realize something was like on my hand still. Yeah, this is a lifesaver for me. So you know, this was like, I feel like it was less than $10, or it might have been more than that. I don't really remember. I got this months ago, and I've been using it ever since I got it. So definitely invest in some sort of palette or surface. Like they have like I think they're like sticky paper or something that you can like put on your hand and use it as a palette. I don't know what it's called, but I've definitely seen them on Amazon. Or you can get one off of Michael's, or like any store that has like acrylic paint palettes. Just use that. It just really depends on like how big you want it to be, and like the quality of it, what you can afford and whatnot. But yeah, there's another tip. Okay, the next tip is get you some like thin brushes. If you are trying to do like thin lines, or like just like graphic design work on your face with your face paint, or if you want to do like details, get you some small brushes. Like these are gonna save your life. So you can get them from like really anywhere. It just really depends on like what you prefer, because when I tell you, I have some, like the one I just dropped is literally from Real Techniques. This one is from a random like beauty brand that I got either from like Marshall's, TJ Maxx, Ross. Just a brush that I literally got at one of them stores that was in a separate like pack or whatever. So I mean, it doesn't really necessarily matter. Like these two are from Glisten Cosmetics, and then this one is from another brand that I got from TJ Maxx or Marshalls or whatever. And this one is literally a nail art brush from Beauty Supply Store. You can use nail art brushes. I use this one a lot because like I feel like it's really easy to use and affordable. So if I need to go get some more, at least I know I'm not going to spend $15 on a brush. But yeah, Beauty Supply Store, if you just want, you know, something a little affordable, yeah, definitely go there. Another tip that I want to give y'all is if you want to do colorful brows, definitely get you some disposable spoolies. Like I keep these on deck, but this was my last one. Can't even hold you, but the disposable spoolies, like it just helps you create like so much colorful stuff. So much colorful stuff. Like if you want to like make a tinted brow gel, I will give y'all like a little like hack. If you want to do a tinted brow gel and you have either like the spectra paint or maybe you have the color fix or you have a different like base, like my eyeshadow bases from Slay Ready Cosmetics, but put you a little dot or two on like your mixing palette and then mix in They Got to Be Glue with a spoolie, and then boom, you can have whatever color brows you want. Yes, we love to see it. Okay, so another tip is figure out how much of your face you're gonna cover, because 9 times out of 10 when I do like face paint looks or things with like different like details and like line work and stuff like this, I do my base before. Like I had already had this makeup look on before I did all this, but if I would have did this like straight out the gate, like I knew like I was gonna be doing a face paint look, I would either go for a skin tint. I did some Nice Beauty blurring balm powder, like that's in the shade 10, because this is like matte. If I wanted to be like a matte base, definitely use this one. But if I want like a glowy, like not like as like full coverage look, I will use one of my skin tint. So this is the one from Made by Mitchell. This is a true tint in the shade TT16. I say just figure out what you want your base to look like. Do you want it to look like you have like skin, like you have no makeup on, and then you're just trying to add like different like line work and stuff like that? If you're trying to do like that, I would say use like this true tint or skin tint. I really like the Danessa Mars Beauty Yummy Skin Tint. I have the shade 13. I don't know if that's still my shade, but like that used to be my shade. The skin tints are definitely better for my more like, it's supposed to give face paint, if that makes sense. This I feel like is a full, this is what I call a full glam face paint, and that means that like, you know, I got eyeshadow, I got all these different things on. I would probably use the blurring balm powder if I'm doing a full glam face paint. Just a regular like face paint, like doesn't have to be heavy like concealer, foundation and stuff. Skin tint, okay? Okay, last tip. So when you're doing these face paint looks and you really want them to stay on, especially if you're doing something that's gonna take hours, like you're putting face paint on to go to an event or be at an event, definitely make sure you like set your stuff. So these are the setting sprays I have. I just tried this out today. This is the Thread Beauty Prime and Set It. It's a Hydro Matte setting spray. I really like the setting spray. Like I've had my makeup on for a couple hours and I feel like my face is like on. It's not gonna like go crazy or get too oily. So definitely would recommend trying it out if you have it, like if you see Thread Beauty at like Target or something, or if you just want to order online. But the other setting sprays I've been using for like the last couple months have been these two. This is the Black Opal Stay Today setting spray, and it's cruelty free, vegan, and dermatologist approved. This I got from Ulta. And then this is the Wee Cherry Hydrating Dual Face Setting Spray or Setting Mist, and it has cherry extract and hyaluronic acid, and suitable for all skin types. This came off of Beauty Bay's website, so like this isn't anything like that you can go to a store and just go pick up. I feel like it doesn't necessarily matter what setting sprays you use, as long as you're picking something that is supposed to be like a long wear. It doesn't necessarily have to be matte. Like there are some setting sprays where your face is gonna look like matte, and if that's not the look you're going for, just get something that's supposed to actually set your face and it's not gonna budge. Like there are different like stronger setting sprays. Like I've tried different stronger setting sprays. I've tried like the green marble setting spray, the Midnight Final Seal. That used to be my setting spray. I might have to go back to it, but like it really just depends on what you're looking for. If you want like a theater, like it's not supposed to sweat, all that stuff, I would definitely go to Camera Cosmetics and see those type of setting sprays that they have, because they have so many that are like literally for people who are doing like professional type makeup. But yeah, just make sure you really set your face, and then also make sure that you prime your face really well. So today with this look, I used the Yummy Water Powder Serum from the Myers Beauty, and I also used the Essence Fixing Lashes, the Makeup Gripping Jelly Primer, and it's supposed to be hydrating and refreshing. I like this because I feel like this actually does make I feel like my face usually looks like it lasts a little bit longer, and then this like tries to keep me more matte. I like to combine different not setting sprays. I like to combine different primers. It just depends on you and what you want to do, but just make sure you use a good primer that you know is going to help make your makeup last. Okay, so yeah, that's all I had to, you know, give y'all. That's the only thing I can think of right now, but I hope this was helpful, and if y'all need me to share any tips or anything else with y'all, just please let me know. Thank y'all, and I hope y'all have a good night. Bye.